Hey guys, welcome back. This is Alex going through the College Board question bank for linear equations in two variables. We're trying to do the entire question bank, so buckle up on this journey. Let's go ahead and dive right in. This is question 25 in this series. I'll put the codes for all the questions that we're attempting in the description so you can easily navigate to the ones that you're hoping to find. This question ends with a FD1. And again, it's a linear function. If you haven't recently, make sure you go back and review the definitions of linear functions. Occasionally, I review those at the beginning of each series. And if you're watching live with me on Twitch, I'm happy to take any live questions. But drop your questions down in the chat below. And if you have any specific sections or questions you'd like to see me demonstrate or clarify in greater detail, I'm happy to do so. Without any other preview here, let's go ahead and dive right in. We got a linear function. 4 pounds of tangerines for $18. How many pounds of lemons? So pounds of tangerines at 4, and then that gives us 10. So that's going to be B. Let me show you how that works. But that's how fast you can do it. So it's possible combinations. So you have the price of tangerines times the number of tangerines you buy, of course, is the total cost for your tangerines. So the price times the number of tangerines you buy is the cost of those tangerines. But then you have to add the price of your lemons, and that gives you your total cost. And that's going to, in this scenario, be 18. They lock in for us that the number of pounds of tangerines here times their price is going to be 4. And if this line represents all the possible combinations where these are going to add up to 18, whatever the cost of lemons is, the number of lemons is going to be an XY coordinate point there for this total to still sum up to 18. So whatever these numbers are, we don't actually care what the cost of each tangerine is. We don't actually care what the cost of each lemon is. We just know that each XY coordinate pair along this line adds up to a total cost of 18. So that has to be B. All right. If you were watching the last one, you know that I messed up a graph interpretation question. So catch me if you see any errors here. This is question 27, 2A3C. Did I call this 26? It's 26. I go by multiples of 5 when I clip these videos. All right. They don't have any shifts on this like they did in the previous question. So it's just straight up graph this guy. The y-intercept, of course, is -8. All of these answer choices have a y-intercept at -8. So the slope is really the only thing that's different, and it's going from 0, 8, or sorry, 8, -8, 0 to 0, -8. So that's a change of 8 to the right and a change of 8 down. So the slope here, of course, is -1, which gives us C. And if I messed that up, please leave a comment down below and catch me. Question 28. 335. 1335. We got a linear function in standard form for each of our answer choices. Total expense was X, budgeted Y, 201 for all other expenses. X and Y in this context. Okay. Expense budget for 1 year is X. Y million for departmental, so total, department, other. The department, Y, plus the other, 201, must equal X, but they've got this X and Y on the same side, so naturally we would subtract the Y over, and we would get X minus Y equals 201. So I believe that's going to be B. Moving on to question 29. Okay, it's a bit small for you guys, so I'll go ahead and zoom in on it. Ooh. Scrolled away on me there. Ooh, did I lose it? I have to do a search. Sorry. This is why a good thing why I write these all down. Okay, there we go. Keyboard skills are getting the better of me. All right. So we got a standard form. Ooh, that's interesting. They've got ax plus by equals b. So the y-intercept on this is going to be 1. Remember that in our standard form. We got b85. Standard form ax plus b y equals c. The y-intercept, b, is going to be equal to c over b. Because you could, of course, convert this into y equals mx plus b form, but I always encourage my students to memorize the relationships between capital A, B, and C, and lowercase m and lowercase b. Because, of course, lowercase b in these standards represents our y-intercept, which is c over b. So in this expression, ax plus by equals b, our y-intercept is equal to 1, b over b. And our slope is equal to negative a, or what is that going to be? Yeah, negative a over b. Having that b in that position has thrown me off. All right, they tell us that a is less than b here, and they're both positive values. Right here, they tell us that a is greater than 0, so it's positive, but b is greater than a. So if b is greater than a in this expression, that means that that's a fraction. So looking at our answer choices, we know that our slope needs to be negative, which they all are. Our y-intercept needs to be 1, so that gets rid of b, narrows it down to the other 3. A has a negative slope of 1, so that's out. We know that it needs to be a fraction. C is going to be our winner because D is going to be a negative slope greater than 1, or greater than negative 1, I should say, in terms of its absolute slope, like negative 2 or something like that. So just thinking conceptually about this, we've landed on the answer C. And my cat wants to come say hello. This is Lucy. And then we'll do one more question in this clip. We got linear function given in slope-intercept form, negative 4x plus 40. Of course, the slope is negative 4. The y-intercept is 40. So just looking at our answer choices here, we've got y-intercept here is 0, so that's wrong. Just check for any kind of shift. There is no shift on this. So we could just say, okay, it's not A. It could be B or C. It's not D, based purely on the expectation of what our y-intercept is. Because 0 is the x-coordinate for the y-intercept always. Lucy, stop showing your butt to everybody. I love you. Go away. All right, this is question 30 in this series. Number is 3559. And it's either B or C. Now I just got to determine the difference. With the slope, it's negative 4, so of course the y value should be decreasing. That's going to be C. And let's check our work. Okay, go back up. And I encourage you guys to do something similar on your own when you're practicing. Ooh, AFD1. AFD1, answer is B. 283C, answer is C. 1335, answer is B. B85, answer is C. And 3559, answer is C. Very good. Thank you for watching. If you learned something, please leave a thumbs up, like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. It really helps the channel out and lets me know that you guys are watching. Again, if you have any specific questions you'd like to see something talked about greater detail, please do come check us out on our Twitch channel, Almost Incognito, because on the internet, you are always almost incognito. But thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.